What it do, my boy? It's your boy Wavy back at y'all with another one. I hope y'all staying wavy out there. Stay wavy TV. Let's get it. Got some NBA basketball news for y'all. So Russell Westbrook, he's deleted all at first, right? At first, he deleted everything off of his Instagram related to the Lakers. And then he eventually deleted everything with Houston as well. Houston and Washington. He played for both of those teams. And the only thing that's left on his Instagram page is OKC related things. Now, me personally, I think the reason that Russ did that is because I think Russell Westbrook personally feels like ever since he left OKC, his career has went downhill. Even though, he's had success on Houston. They didn't go too far in the playoffs. Obviously, they lost to the Lakers that year, but they did win, I believe, 2 games against the Lakers. And he did pretty good with Washington last year. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was a struggle at first, but they eventually started to work it out. And, they won a couple of games. He looked solid on Washington. You know what I'm saying? But, this year on the Lakers, obviously, Russell Westbrook, this was by far his worst year. Had a very hard time, being consistent. And I think that I don't think Russell Westbrook felt like he could be himself on this team because obviously he was playing with 2 other superstars. And even though, they dealt with a lot of injuries, especially with, Anthony Davis and LeBron, Russ's game and LeBron James's game, unfortunately, it just doesn't mix well. It doesn't, because Russ has success when he's able to, be ball dominant. And it's the same thing with LeBron James. LeBron James, he's also a ball dominant player, but he's also a facilitator. And Russell Westbrook does not play well off the ball. He showed a little bit of success playing off the ball in Houston, but ultimately, it's just not his game. It's not. Especially because what I noticed about Russ is it was very hard for Russ to get easy finishes at the rim this year on the Lakers. And I think part of that has to do with his athleticism dwindling. But I also think it has a lot to do with just bad spacing on the floor. You know what I'm saying? When you have guys like DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard down there in the paint, you know what I'm saying? It kind of makes you get into the rim a little bit harder. So what you saw Russell Westbrook basically try to become a three-point shooter, which he's not. He hasn't been a great three-point shooter his entire career. And, Russ, he was, in OKC, he was, a very good mid-range shooter, especially that shot that he likes to take off the backboard. For some reason, that wasn't working for him either with Los Angeles. We seen him airball that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't going down, man. It just wasn't going. He wasn't making shots at the mid-range. You know what I'm saying? He also struggled at the free throw line. His defense was atrocious this year with the Lakers. And I just think that Russ feels like, I think he wants to go back to OKC. And I think that's where Russ wants to eventually finish his NBA career. But I just don't know if that's going to be able to happen. I don't know if, OKC has the assets that the Lakers want. I don't know. But I want to talk to you guys about what caused all of this, right? Okay, so Anthony Davis was asked a couple of days ago, right? He was asked if he thinks that he can win another championship with the Lakers, right? And his answer was, I believe that me and LeBron specifically can win another championship together. And he was taking shots at Russell Westbrook. He basically, it was a clear shot. He basically is saying, look, if it's just me and LeBron and we surround the team with, players that we want, we can win a ring. But as long as we have Russell Westbrook at point guard, it's just not going to work out, right? And to be fair, I agree. I don't think that he was trying to disrespect Russ. I just think that realistically, Russell Westbrook doesn't fit on the Lakers. He doesn't. When you have guys like LeBron James, right, and Anthony Davis, you have to surround that team with shooters, and you have to surround that team with young, athletic players that can get up and down the court. You know what I'm saying? Because Anthony Davis, he's injury prone, right? But, when he's healthy, he plays defense. He can score. He can shoot the three. He can, attack in the paint, right? But LeBron James, at the age that he's at, LeBron James being 37, right? Is he 37 or 38? I think he's 37. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comment section. LeBron can't play high minutes like he did this season and, play defense, because as you've seen, LeBron wasn't really playing defense this year because he's old. You can't expect this guy to score a lot and at the same time play defense. No. When you get LeBron's going to score. He's going to get to the paint. He's going to get to the free throw line. One thing I noticed about LeBron is he's really improved his three-point shot. His three-point shot has gotten way better, especially before he got injured this year. LeBron was shooting really good from the three-point line, right? But with these two guys who already have won a championship together, you got to look at the team that they won a championship with. That was a young, healthy team that could shoot. You know what I'm saying? With KCP and Kuzma and Caruso and, these guys, they shoot. You know what I'm saying? They play defense. And that's why they won a championship. It was a very well-rounded team. You got JaVale McGee, who could spread the floor, play defense, get you some points in the paint. You know what I'm saying? You had Dwight Howard coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? That was just a really good team. This team this year with the Lakers was old. They were old. They were slow. They weren't playing defense. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of injuries. A lot of players weren't available to play. You had a bunch of starting lineup changes. You can't win a championship with a team like that. So, Russell Westbrook got in his feelings. I'm pretty sure he heard what Anthony Davis said. He took it personal. And I just think that was the last strike, man. I think that was the last strike. And I just believe that Russ just is over the whole idea of playing with LeBron and Anthony Davis. Now, I'll say this. The only way that I believe that we're going to see Russell Westbrook play with Anthony Davis and LeBron again is if Anthony Davis and LeBron James sit down with Russ and say, look, we want you to stay on the team and we want to make this work. But LeBron James being 38 years old and, his career, because I think LeBron only has about 3 seasons left in him, and I think it's over, right? And, we don't know how much longer Anthony Davis is going to be with the Lakers, but there's not enough time with LeBron James for them to take another risk of playing with Russell Westbrook for another year. It's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that they've already had internal discussions and told Russ, look, it's just not going to work. We'll figure something out. Because, this year was a disaster. And I understand that these guys didn't play a full season together, but I don't think they have to. I think we've seen enough. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. You know what I'm saying? So, Russell Westbrook, he's in his feelings. It is what it is. You're going to see Russ either on a different team this year, or you're going to see Russ on the bench, or you might not see Russ play at all with the Lakers this year. They might end up trying to come to an agreement with a buyout, or, they'll just sit him until they can eventually find a trade. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, it's your boy Wavy. I'm out this bitch. Let's get it.